Hi, it is Wing Chun Matrix time again. So the book Wing Chun Matrix has been released today, which is the February 15, 2018. You can get it at the Amazon.com. Okay, this book is about the core of Wing Chun, meaning the momentum type of the Wing Chun, the realizations of the momentum, and the physiology, so forth. So, if you look at the content, okay, so it is about momentum, is the core, mapping the ancient core into physics, which is mean that we're going to map it into the impulse momentum theorem. We're going to look at the core of Wing Chun based on the Shaolin short strike canon. Okay, so we follow what it is, and then it comes with the route maps, the system route map of development of the traditional Chinese martial art and Wing Chun, the physical body awareness, since Wing Chun talk about sensing, sticking. So what is it and how to develop that? Also the physiological development, this related to breathing again. We brought out the Shaolin short strike canon, and so that everybody can see what is the reality of the training in the ancient. And here is the impulse momentum realizations, because if we want to realize the impulse momentum, we need the biomechanics, and we need to know the breathing and so forth. Okay, and here is there's only one world. Everybody, since 500 years ago, today, and 500 years later, or whatever, as soon as we are physical being, we live in one world. Same with the world of MMA and so forth. Okay, so this is the content, and then this is the chapter 8. You talk about the Trinity. Okay, the Trinity, which is the footwork, the techniques, the arm techniques, and the body handling. Footwork, arm techniques, and body handling. Okay, especially the body handling is very important in short strike art like Wing Chun. Okay, sure, other arts is important with their body handling too, but for Wing Chun, which is a short strike art, if we fail to understand how is to handle the body, it is a disaster, because we cannot get close, we cannot shoot in. Okay, and over here, because we want to talk based on evidence, this is the short strike and long fist document in 1560 by General Tang Shunzhi. Okay, and here is the writing of, or the teaching of the General Qi Ji Guang. So it is translated, so everybody can see. Okay, what's going on there, and then this is the four handlers. Okay, so this four biomechanics handles, which is to realize the impulse momentum. Now, one need to know this on top of the 7 bolts. So this is all within this book, including the breathing and so forth, how it's synchronized with the biomechanics. So with this book, one can see exactly what happened in the ancient, and one will be able to actually have a rough idea and rough experience on what's going on, instead of guessing with words. Okay, so this is the Wing Chun Matrix, the books, and very important that of course writing such books with a lot of informations, and my mother language is not English, then you will expect many correction needed. However, the book need to get out. The information has to get out. Okay, there's no time to sit down there and spend 5 years or 3 years try to write a book like that. Okay, which is having say 500 pages. This is about 98 pages, but every pages means something. And so expect there need to be corrections and errata and questions. And even though I have already retired from Wing Chun, I have already retired, I no longer deal with Wing Chun stuff, but for education to benefit and to provide positive and constructive contribution to people, I always there to support. So you can count on me on that. So visit my blog. Okay, this is the blog, Wing Chun 2017 WordPress.com. Visit it often, okay, or leave your message if you found some error or some confusion with the books or so forth. So let me know and let me help you to understand what's going on. If it is not easy to understand, or if you have some thing, English or whatever need to be corrected, okay, just let me know, okay? So make it an interactive stuff, okay? Not a kinds of extremely formal or those things. No, just we can discuss, because this is a technology, okay? Like people go to different technology conference where people can discuss. Not living within a box or time capsule of who is the grandmaster. We don't want that. Okay, we want to just tear down all the wall to get into what is the technology about. So visit here, give me your inputs and share with me, and we can interact here. Okay, I'm busy, I know, but when I have time, I'll look into it and I will try my best to help. Okay, so remember this. Okay, this is my personal blog for my journey, and as you see that I put the Wing Chun Matrix release here. Okay, now so just take me as a researcher and the guy who like to contribute in education. Don't take me as a Wing Chuner or martial artist. Okay, I don't want to be like that. I want to be a scientist, a researcher, and an educator, but not those guru, grandmaster of Wing Chun or the best fighter. Or those are not my my goal or my intention. So now there are 3 books from me, by me. This is the 3 educational books, okay, for the theory and practice of Wing Chun. And actually this applies to all traditional Chinese martial arts, okay. And even though I say it's Wing Chun, is applied to the traditional Chinese martial art, because what I wrote is the common denominator, okay. And because it's a common denominator, Chinese culture is Chinese culture. Wing Chun is Wing Chun, okay? And martial art is martial art. It's just a common denominator because we are human beings. So this book is about momentum. This book is the 613.3, which is talk about in details on the 6 elements or 6 layer or 6 core element and the states. This is on the Wing Chun mechanics, okay? So here, this is the 613.3, 6 core elements, the physical body, mind, breathing, energy, strength, momentum. All this stuff are common denominator, and it is a science. This is not my belief, your belief, your interpretation. This is what the and how and why the Chinese practice it that way, okay? And by document, by evidence. And then this is the Wing Chun mechanics, where it gives the physics, the mechanics behind it, like the torque, like the torque and different type of this mechanics advantages, and how the short power generations generate in terms of the physics. So the bottom line is, this is 3 educational books, so that it presents the science, so that everybody be able to see what it is to learn Wing Chun realistically, effectively, and get result. You know, we don't want to spend one lifetime of guessing on Qi, guessing on this Jing stuff. In fact, that we can map everything into today's scientific. Sure, we don't want to talk about something advanced, but for whatever which is realistic and in the physical reality level, we can actually study based on science, not get into those religions or abstract, those kind of stuff, okay? Because it is like a product. You buy a product, it's the guy who manufactured the product to provide a good product. It is not the job of the consumer to fix that product, okay? So these 3 books is about the products called Wing Chun. What is it, okay? So that is the 3 books, and I really hope that this get into your university under the formal class of Asia art study or Chinese martial arts study, formal class in university, not some hobby or recreations, but formal study, because there's a lot of things inside there, which is inside this book, which is related to Chinese culture, Chinese history, Chinese martial art, Chinese traditional medicines, meditation, and so forth. Okay, so everybody will be able to have a solid science. Okay, so that's what it is. And finally, I like to end this and the end of my Wing Chun Matrix series. And since I already retired from the Wing Chun, I like to tell all our Wing Chun friends that, or end this video here with this phone call of Neo in the movie Matrix. I don't know the future. I didn't come here to tell you how this is going to end. I came here to tell you how it's going to begin. Because right now, we're going to map everything into physics, into modern science, and make it realistic, get result. Okay? And you can see it. The ancient Wing Chun ancestor, the ancient traditional Chinese martial arts grandmasters, such as General Qi Ji Guang, General Tang Sun Zhi, they are all, in today's term, really scientific, not rely on abstract or just empty philosophy. So this is for you, and here I sign off. Thank you.